Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I would like to thank you to the president of the CAB and the founding member of the CAB, Dr. Samareen Bari, and other members and distinguished panelists. I have seen many of them are my teachers, so it will be an honor for me to share my points or opinion with them. Let's discuss the topic when it comes to the Pakistan's role as a mediator in this war, especially between the Iran and United States of America. Just if we look the Pakistan's strategical and diplomatic policies in the Middle East, so it has been visible. Though there were economic crises, still there are economic crises in the context of Pakistan, but Pakistan's diplomacy in the Middle East has been visible since it has been engaging with Saudi Arabia. It was also having relations with Iran, but it was not too friendly relations, though it is having good and friendly relations. And Pakistan has been involving the relations with the other Middle Eastern countries, suppose UAE and other. But this is absolutely milestone and achievement for Pakistan's diplomacy, no doubt about it. That since the 1947, Pakistan has achieved a very high position in diplomatic strategies. But there are the things that we cannot ignore. Suppose Pakistan was having good relations with the United States of America during the Cold War. All of us know that. Supposing during the Cold War, during the Afghan War, Pakistan was one of the favorite and one of the allies of the United States of America, and we had good relations with the United States of America. But what happened after that? That is the main thing. That was the short-term relation, but there was nothing long-term policies to continue the relations with the United States of America or to develop Pakistan as a mediator or as one of the regional powers. And then we have seen the Cold War, 9/11. What happened after the 9/11? It was the same position of Pakistan, that Pakistan was having good relations and one of the favorites of the United States of America. But when these interests were achieved, then Pakistan's diplomacy or Pakistan's position or Pakistan relations with the United States of America, they were decline, or Pakistan did not have good relations with the United States of America. But this sort of diplomacy, this is little bit different because Pakistan being the ally of the United States of America and having good relations with the neighboring state of Iran, Islamic Republic of Iran, that is the good sign that Pakistan is not playing as one of the allies of any of them, but Pakistan is playing its role as a mediator. This is a good thing in the context that despite having internal issues, despite having the economic crisis, but there are other regional states, but Pakistan emerged as the mediator to resolve this issue. And this is a very serious issue that Pakistan there are other regional states which had the potential to become the mediator in this war, but Pakistan emerged as a mediator. That's a good sign. And this is nothing about just becoming a mediator. This had giving a positive signs to the Pakistan's foreign policy when it comes to the relations with the other states, when it comes to the international forums, when it comes to each and every factor. So there is the name of Pakistan and everyone talking about Pakistan. So this is a good sign, and this is one of the highest level of diplomacy. But how this war ends, how Pakistan becomes successful to mediate and end this war, we have seen the latest talks, still they are in the finalization process. How it ends, if it ends with peaceful talks and the war finally ends, so that would be more important for Pakistan's diplomacy. But what will be after that? That how Pakistan can utilize its diplomacy in the terms of to develop its economic ties. That is the main concern for Pakistan. And how Pakistan can develop its internal issues, or to resolve its internal issues, or how Pakistan will be able to maintain this position. Because maybe after this issue, we have seen, I have given you the examples that Pakistan had a good relation, but after a short time it has been vanished. So how Pakistan will be able to keep them for the long term? So this is the important thing for Pakistan, to develop this short-term policy for the long-term policy. And if Pakistan becomes successful to keep this as a long-term policy, so this is the good sign for Pakistan's government, especially Pakistan's public. Suppose I was talking with these students from different countries of Europe. So they were having visa issues when they were traveling for the exchange as an exchange student to the United States of America. But after these talks, all of their visas were accepted. So this is a good sign for the students, also for the public, of course, at the governmental level. So this is this policy, this role of Pakistan as a mediator. This is first time that Pakistan is playing a great role as a mediator in the international conflict. Of course, it can be turned into the Third World War. But if Pakistan it will be able to stop this, so this would be a great achievement. And then again, I will repeat that how Pakistan utilizes its foreign policy or these strategies in long term in the context of strategic relations with all of the countries, not only with the United States of America, but the regional countries, especially neighboring countries. The war has been started when we were having war with Afghanistan, or neighbor state, but during this we would maintain to have a good relation with other neighbor Iran. So how Pakistan becomes to maintain its relation with its neighboring countries, which is so mandatory for the internal peace. And then how Pakistan aligns itself with other major powers, not only United States of America, the Russian Federation, which is one of the leading factors in the region, and how Pakistan balances its relation with China and United States of America, despite being the good ally of China. But this is also one of the questions for us: our policy is still to the United States of America, or we are going to balance our relations with the United States of America and China? This is also one of the challenging tasks for Pakistan's foreign policy. So that's all about my opinion regarding this Pakistan's role as a mediator. That's all. Thank you so much.